Hi guys, so I want to do something more science fiction-y. So my idea was to have some kind of moon or something like that around here, something like this, maybe a little bigger. Yeah, something like this. And the ground plane should be kind of like that. And then, since we decided on the horizon, I think it's the best if we do something like, something like this, because I wanna put the silhouette of the person, right? So something like this maybe, and then maybe that's enough. Yeah. And the question is what to fill the rest of the stuff. So we have the horizon line, we have like the silhouette of the person, and the idea is now that we can go back to this like dark values and do this kind of things. So these are basically decorations or like environment decorations, and I think you'll notice it like at the end when I'll start removing, because my goal here is to create this kind of like atmosphere around whatever is going on here, So this would be one, this would be second, maybe like that, and yeah, something like this. This I want to be the composition. And now, because I know already what's going on and what I want to achieve with these lines, my goal is to make it non-uniform, and you will see, because these lines, what they represent is, it can be rain, it can be atmosphere, it can be anything really. The goal of them is, why they exist, is to give some movement, to move some movement, to give some kind of idea that something is going on here, which is, it can be acid rain, whatever, something supernatural going on. And because you don't normally, when it's raining, you don't see the drops, but I want here to actually see them, because I want you to look at them and be like, hey, what's going on here? And also with this atmospheric, like with the clouds, what I'm trying to draw here. This can be clouds, can be anything really, but the only prerequisite here is it needs to be read from outside. So from outside, meaning when you look at this right side, it needs to be read as something. That's the most important thing, and also the idea that how do you interpret this image? Is like what the hell is this? And so, for example, you have now white on black, and I want also this to exist. This white on black, but not in interior. I want it just to be like peppered here and there, but not too much. Not too much, and just where it needs to exist. Kind of like that. These are details, but you still see them from the exterior, from the side. And then about the human, it's relatively easy to draw. It's nothing really special. Something like that. Yeah, the shoulders, you know, is like not too crazy, crazy big. The feet also tiny a little. Just the idea of them, you know. I don't want to draw them at all, actually. And in between the legs, kind of like this, and then becomes a little big, a little wider. Again, it's like it needs to read from outside. And if you want to go a little crazy, you can do also like the sides of the body, something like that. Not too much, you know. It needs to be like faint. So you can spend some more time like sculpting these legs, but in the end, these are tiny details, but you still want to make it. You still want to like give the idea that it's like a human being here. Yeah, and again, these ones you can make the brush a little bigger, and you can chop them however you think, however you need, you know. It can be lost, can be, you don't need to think too much in terms of this. It's just good, it exists, and they don't need to take the main, it shouldn't be like a thing. You should just barely notice it, actually. So I'm trying to like eat it away from here, so it will not like interfere with the main idea of the image. So make it like kind of like that. Yeah, so you know, these are essentially some tiny things. Yeah, not really important, but you know, you need to kind of make them. And I want, in particular on this image, to make like the to make the sides a bit. Let's see if I can fit it back. Okay. I hope it's back. I hope it's back to normal. So here I want on the side, and here and here. Okay. So it should be like roundish, roundish, and roundish, and roundish. And why I'm making this is just because I want it to look like more like poster, like illustration poster style. And yeah, I think this is what I'm going for. And maybe I will stay more and I will stay on this like falling. Maybe here the concentration can be a little bigger than on the sides. And then again I'll chop it up with this strokes to be you know, to be something that you can notice it. Also not the same length, because you need to make it like it's real, and nothing which is real is you know, unless you draw a box or something, nothing which is real, it's always the same. So I think it's better to make it like that. Sometimes low, sometimes you know, yeah, maybe like this or something. Yeah, so So this is it. I just wanted to show you that you can definitely draw details, and you notice that I didn't like zoom in absolutely at all. There's no point, because I want you to look at this image and say, okay, I understand kind of what's going on. There is this like this person looking at this event, whatever it is. You know, it can be science fiction or whatever, and is also like a difference between what's above, which is very very like dense, and below, which is very like scarce. It's just basically one person in the middle of nothing. And it's good that you need to kind of balance it. So if you want to balance it, for example, you can add more here down, like more stuff down, so it will be like and it will be even nicer, for example, if let's say I make some stone or something like that, so like this. I'm trying to make some kind of like stones to balance the whole thing. I don't want it to look like fake or something. I want it to be balanced like that, in this way. So all right, I think now it's even better. It's somehow it reads even better. So thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new today. Bye bye.